This one goes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I need some. I like this one going. Wait, let me see your You don't have
insult that you looked at it and you weren't sure it was offensive? Interesting, which ones?
It was just Google it when you get home.
Did you have another one? Oh, it could
No,
be,
that's
yeah,
not-
that's the possible answer. What's another possible answer if somebody says, just Google it when you get home? If I add a little tone to it.
I have like, if you don't have the basics, you must be lazy. 'Cause,
Is
like,
it implying laziness?
No, I feel like just some people might not have the best memory.
Or generally,
No, I mean, like,
maybe
everyone
just the
has
fact
a
that like they're telling you that like you're sort of like not intelligent enough to
Yeah.
figure it
Yeah,
out
you're
yourself.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, that,
Or like
that's
not knowing
interpretation. There may be more interpretations, you know, not all of these are, you know, just one interpretation.
It says to a girl, math is hard, isn't it? I don't understand. It's
Well,
saying like the
it's
girl's
like-
stupid.
Yeah.
No, but it's like agreeing with them, like, math is hard, isn't it?
Well, no, it's sort of
what
saying to the girl
that
like
they're
math is
stupid.
hard like for you,
For
isn't
you.
it?
Poor
Because
you.
you're a girl.
Because you're, yeah.
You girl.
I feel like sometimes, they can even be viewed as smarter, I guess. I don't know, that's just me. Some people, I remember in elementary school, people always said girls were smarter. I mean, that's just,
People do that.
Right, what are some things that you've experienced along those lines? I'm glad you're taking us there, Willie, like something that you've heard or something that's said to you that just doesn't seem to sit well. Sure, you have to go first.
Well, sometimes like in the upper school, especially like with like the classes that are like the engineering and that kind of stuff, like usually there's only a few girls in it, and so they don't really like, I don't know, it's sort of like, there's like a, I don't know, I'm missing the word here.
Disparity or unevenness.
Yeah, like, and so like sometimes the girls sort of feel like they're like the stupid one because the guys don't usually like treat them as like almost their equal sort of.
Or even there.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yes.
I remember that sometimes people would say like boys are good at these subjects, girls are good at these subjects, and it's pretty much if the girls good at that subject or boys good at a different or the subject that the girls are supposed to be good at, it's like unusual, it's weird.
Or when someone says, wow, you're actually good at that. I'm like, what's with the actually? Like, why shouldn't I be good at whatever? Sure.
Like when girls play certain sports, like say it's football that they want to play, some boys take it like in the wrong way, saying like girls shouldn't be playing football or like different sports that are seen as like mostly boys sports.
So my brother is really good at art, and like a lot of people, they're like surprised by that because he like doesn't like football or like any sports, and he's a really artistic kid. But like people are like, oh, girls do art, and I'm like, that's not really the case.
Okay, great, thank you.
So my friend, she, at my old school, she used to take shop class, and she told me the first day of school, when she went in there, the professor said home ec is 2 doors down, and she got like really offended, because he said like girls,
Did she want to take?
shop.
Like what shop?
What shop? Oh, so she shows up, right? She's a girl. Oh, home ec's down the hall.
Yeah, and also, her partner in the same class, said that she could decorate it, so she could do the decorations while he did all the building.
Okay, yes, sure.
Well, this kind of goes along with like the insults and stuff, but I know that like a lot of times people are judged in like what math class you're in. Like a lot of times we all like eventually learn the same thing, but you get judged on like how fast you learn it. So I know that's like one thing, especially in our grade, that's happening.
Who was next?
I like find it interesting how people use different races in like the wrong way. So like you were saying with India, and that's not an Indian language, it's Hindu. And I watched a movie the other day, and it was just a joke because it was a comedy movie, but it was how like a guy had just moved in and his neighbor was cutting his lawn, and he was Mexican or Spanish, so he automatically walked over and he was like, "Can you add me to your route?" of like cutting my lawn and stuff.
Mhm.
So he just automatically like just assumed that he was that because of his race.
I see.